Hey YouTube, Mario Mayhem here. I'm going to show you what we are working on today. This first week of March. So we are pounding ground to get the garden going. I want to show you. We had a lot of problems with our onions and our carrots because critters would come through and get them. So this is what we'll be planting: carrots and onions in. We'll be doing a lot more onions in some other places, but I want to see how these things do, and if they do, if the onions do well in the other places, next year I'll just do nothing but carrots in these, because I want to do enough to not have to buy any through the year, and we just pull as we need, and then we're going to end up getting us a cold room or a root cellar. So that is the plan. Probably going to have to put a little bit of chicken wire all the way across, because I noticed that the dogs have nibbled on my garlic, which is on the other side. And we're of course going to drill some drain holes in this thing. Probably going to put a couple every rib. I was looking at putting them in here, and I may still do that, depends on what the boss wants to do, because this is going to be like a little fenced in section with nothing but garden with really good dirt. So I may end up moving them, and if I do move them onto the dirt, what I'll do is I will put some mesh screen hardware cloth to cover up those holes, so rodents and pests can't burrow up through and get in there and eat the vegetables. So I'm curious to see how this does. I think it will do very well. So more to come, guys. Okay guys, now we're back. Interestingly enough, these are the clamshell covers for a 10-person life raft. We had this on the property, and I've been trying to figure out what to do with all this crap that's here. Either scrap it or bury it, burn it, haul it off. So we're trying to get all this stuff, and it's going really good. We've made it over there, you saw in the other videos, and I've been burning and cutting. I've been doing chainsaw work every freaking day, which I hate, because I'm not good at it. But that's what those things are. The life raft is a 10-person life raft rolled up in there, and it would float, and you'd have a lanyard attached to the deck, and so when the boat sank, this capsule would float and it would pull, and there's a tank with I'm going to say it's CO2, with a CO2 tank, and it inflates it automatically. And this is a big old 10-person raft with zippered sides and windows and a cover, so it's like a little air inflated tent for 10 people. And it came with a buttload of emergency rations, medical supplies, food and stuff like that. And I've actually got those in the truck here, because I am looking to see, I don't know about the emergency food, and it's just, and then there's like emergency drinking water, food. The shoes weren't in it, those are something else. There's the food, 10 years out of date, and then there's all kinds of medical supplies, pretty good medical kit that's in it. So it's just really interesting. So more to come. Okay guys, now we're back, and I'm going to show you what we're doing. This is, of course, been flipped upside down. It's fiberglass is what this is. We're going to use a 1/2-inch spade bit. I'm going to drill a bunch of holes in here to allow for good drainage right here, and then I'll flip this one over and do the same. And then I don't know, I may go ahead and put them over there. It depends on what the hooch wants, because the front yard is street pretty, so I try to keep that in mind when I'm doing my crazy shit. That's why all my homeless looking buildings are inside the pretty building. So more to come, guys. And I will battery's running out. Keep on keeping on. More to come. Hey guys, but you can see the general idea. And originally I was going to get a hole saw and drill like 2-inch holes all the way through it. But I thought, well, that would just be an invitation for pests. So my thought would be if I drilled a lot of these smaller holes, maybe put in a little bit of gravel across the bottom, and then I would go ahead and fill it up with dirt. I won't have to use the mesh. So just trying to be frugal, I guess. But you get the idea. I'll show you the finished product, and like I said, I'm going to wait before I put any of that dirt in here to see what the hooch wants to do. I like them right here because they are close. You can walk outside. The kids and the grandkids could come out here, and then they could actually pull vegetables, and I think that would be pretty cool for learning. So I think I may ask her if I can leave them here, and if I have to, maybe I'll put a nice treated lumber facing across the front just to make everything match. Maybe that'd be okay. But I digress. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for subscribing. I really appreciate it. I've been working crazy busy. Hopefully the videos will start flowing like they used to, but it's just a lot going on. I might actually do a video of what I do, which is different. Y'all gonna make some mayhem.